The letter A in lowercase, represents various, although often similar, sounds in several languages. It is a separate letter in Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, North Frisian, Low Saxon, Transylvanian Saxon, Walloon, Chamorro, Lul Sami, Pite Sami, Skolt Sami, Southern Sami, Uami Sami, Pomerian languages, and Greenlandic alphabets. Additionally, it is part of the alphabets used for some Alemannic and Austro-Bavarian dialects of German. 1. Though A is derived from A by adding an overing, it is typically considered a separate letter. It developed as a form of semiligature of an A with a smaller O above it to denote a rounding of the long /a/ in Old Danish. 2. C or C, Cedilla, is a Latin script letter used in the Albanian, Azerbaijani, Manx, Tatar, Turkish, Turkmen, Kurdish, Kazakh, and Romance alphabets. Romance languages that use this letter include Catalan, French, Portuguese, and Occitan, as a variant of the letter C with a cedilla. It is also occasionally used in Crimean Tatar and in Tajik, when written in the Latin script, to represent the /d/ sound. It is rarely used in Balinese, usually only in the word kaka during Nyepi, one of the Balinese Hinduism holidays. It is often retained in the spelling of loanwords from any of these languages in English, Basque, Dutch, Spanish, and other languages, using the Latin alphabet. OE, minuscule. OE is a Latin alphabet grapheme, a ligature of O and E. In medieval and early modern Latin, it was used in borrowings from Greek that originally contained the diphthong omicron iota and in a few non-Greek words. These usages continue in English and French. In French, the words that were borrowed from Latin and contain the Latin diphthong written as OE now generally have A or A, but OE is still used in some non-learned French words, representing open mid-front rounded vowels, such as oi, I, and sir, sister. AE, lowercase. AE is a character formed from the letters A and E, originally a ligature representing the Latin diphthong AE. It has been promoted to the status of a letter in some languages, including Danish, Norwegian, Icelandic, and Faroese. It was also used in both Old Swedish, before being replaced by A, and Old English, where it was eventually dropped entirely in favor of A. The modern International Phonetic Alphabet uses it to represent the near-open front, unrounded vowel, the sound represented by the in English words like cat. Diacritic variants include AE/AE, 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 and AE/E. A. O, or minuscule. O is a letter used in the Danish, Norwegian, Faroese, and Southern Sami languages. It is mostly used to represent the mid-front rounded vowels, such as O and OE, except for Southern Sami where it is used as an OE diphthong. N German orthography, the letter S set, called Esset, IPA, Yes set, SC, or Scarfs S, IPA, Afs S, Sharp S, represents this phoneme in Standard German when following long vowels and diphthongs. The letter name Esset combines the names of the letters of S, ES, and Z, set in German. The characters' Unicode names in English are double S, 1 sharp S, 2, and Esset. 2. The Esset letter is currently used only in German and can be typographically replaced with the double S digraph SS if the SS character is unavailable. In the 20th century, the SS character was replaced with SS in the spelling of Swiss Standard German, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein, while remaining Standard German spelling in other varieties of the German language. 3. N or end, Spanish. En is a letter of the extended Latin alphabet formed by placing a tilde, also referred to as a virgulillo in Spanish, in order to differentiate it from other diacritics, which are also called tildes, on top of an upper or lowercase n1. It became part of the Spanish alphabet in the 18th century when it was first formally defined, but it has subsequently been used in other languages, such as Galician, Asturian, the Aragonese Graphia de Huesca, Basque. Chavacano, some Philippine languages, especially Filipino and Visayan, Chamorro, Guarani, Quechua, Mapudungun, Mandinka, Papiamento, and Tetum alphabets, as well as in Latin transliteration of Tocharian and many Indian languages, where it represents N or N, similar to the New York and Canyon. It represents the ing and wing. In Crimean Tatar, Kazakh, Yelyelsi romanization for Turkic languages, the common Turkic alphabet, Naharawan and Romanized Quenya. In Breton and in Rohingya, it denotes nasalization of the preceding vowel.